This episode of Destructoid is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/Destructoid to get your free trial membership.
Coming up on Destructoid, the new Unreal Engine looks really real. There's a new video game that measures your blood alcohol level, and Kinect has finally agreed to go hardcore. All this and more coming up on Destructoid.
Welcome everyone to Destructoid. I'm Tara Long.
And I'm Max Scoville.
Also known as Patches.
Apache Chief.
Apache Chief.
If I was a super friend, I'd be Apache Chief.
Still trucking along with the beard.
Yeah, I haven't shaved in like about 2 weeks now, I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
At least you don't have a neck beard. Probably like a lot of people watching this right now.
Yeah, well,
there's nothing wrong with neck beards, just so you know.
That's our bread and butter, sweetheart.
Yes. I would like to start off with some upsetting news. Max and I are in a fight.
What? Why?
Yes, we are, Max. I read an article from Jim Sterling yesterday. Max, do you want to know what it said?
Not particularly.
It said that thanks to your precious Pokemon game, Nintendo had to push back a bunch of its upcoming Wii titles. Also because of Zelda, but mostly because of Pokemon.
Did he say specifically if it was my Pokemon game?
I don't care, it's Pokemon. And now who knows how long I'm gonna have to wait to see a sequel to Calvin Tucker's Redneck Jamboree, Max. How long am I gonna have to wait for this game?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I really like the part where they're still making Wii games because I forgot about that.
Yeah, because you don't own a Wii, right? Also because it's Wii. Okay, so speaking of new games, a new multiplayer shoot 'em up was announced yesterday. It's called Warm Gun, and it's a post-apocalyptic shooter that describes itself as the second coming of the West. I feel like that tagline has been used for like 10 different Western games. I don't know. It's being developed by an indie company called Emotional Robots Incorporated, and I believe this is their first game. Also, according to their website, they're hiring, so if you're a developer, jump on it. Other new games, there's a rumor going around right now that Activision is busy working on their next title, Dance Hero. All speculation, of course, but after they announced last month that they were killing off the Guitar Hero and DJ Hero franchises, it seems like this is the next most logical step. If it's on Kinect, it'll have to compete with Dance Central by Harmonix, which is currently the #1 dancing thing.
That's a good business move there, trying to compete with that.
Yeah, I miss the days of DDR, Max, I'm not gonna lie, when my horrible dancing went largely unnoticed.
I still notice. It's really just like uncomfortable to watch. But
very
honestly, just thinking about Dance Dance Revolution is making me sweaty and tired and out of breath, so let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Here's a big, juicy piece of sorta gaming news. Word on the street is there's a new Tomb Raider movie in the works. Crystal Dynamics and DK Films recently announced plans to release the first movie in a series of Tomb Raider movies. Angelina Jolie will not be returning, possibly because she's trapped under a pile of children, but allegedly the new Lara Croft will be young and dynamic. And I think I read a rumor somewhere that Olivia Wilde is looking at the project, but that might just be complete conjecture. What isn't a rumor is that the movie is being produced by Graham King and Tim Headlington, who've both been working on a long list of movies. A few that come to mind are The Aviator, The Departed, The Tourist, Blood Diamond, Rango, Rum Diaries, a lot of stuff with Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio. I think the Tomb Raider video game series is a lot of various incarnations, and doing a fresh reboot could work. It could work. But worst case scenario, we've got a completely unwatchable waste of millions of dollars, so no harm, no foul, right?
Well, I think history has proven that people will pay money to see movies about video games no matter what they are, no matter how crappy they are.
Do you like shorts? Do you like guns?
Look at the Resident Evil movies.
Let's go to the cinema.
Look at the Resident Evil movies. Shitty, but they make money.
Yep.
Moving on. Embargoes. We're sick of talking about them. I am. I know you are. You guys are probably sick of hearing about them. So let's talk about something that was finally lifted from an embargo recently. At GDC this year, Epic Games released a trailer called Samaritan that showed people getting shot and smoking cigarettes and other things that people do in video games, apparently. But the main point was to show off the technology behind the Unreal Engine 3, which, as expected, looks great. The updated Unreal Engine development kit comes out today, so developers are now going to be able to use it to create whatever games they want. So it'll be interesting to see what they come.
And I'm going to try and make a game.
You don't know how to program
I have no idea how to do that.
Okay, just stop talking, all right? I'm going to read a word from our sponsor. With more than 20 million members, Netflix is the world's largest subscription service, instantly streaming TV episodes and movies over the internet and sending DVDs by mail. For one low monthly price, Netflix members can instantly watch unlimited TV episodes and movies streaming to their TVs and computers, and can receive unlimited DVDs delivered quickly to their homes. There are never any due dates or late fees, and members can instantly watch thousands of titles on a vast array of devices, streaming TV episodes and movies like Microsoft's Xbox 360, Sony's PS3 game console, and the Nintendo Wii. Find movies you love easily. And as a new member and a Destructoid viewer, you too can get a free trial membership. Go to netflix.com/Destructoid and sign up now. And be sure to use that URL so they know that we sent you.
You know, they say there's no due dates, but I think that movie Due Date just came out on DVD, so.
Is that one of your humor jokes?
That was a joke.
Okay.
Well, okay, I'll stop.
Okay, that's right. Back to the news. Any Kinect users out there?
Cricket noise.
Okay. Kevin Unangst, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, the senior director for Microsoft Windows Games, announced recently that we can expect some more core games to be heading for Kinect soon. I assume core means hardcore. He said, quote, "This is sort of scratching the surface of what's happening, but we've got Child of Eden here today. We've got Twisted Pixels Gunstringer, and certainly you're going to see more." Max talked about Gunstringer on the show a couple of weeks ago. You really liked it, right?
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go so far as to call it a hardcore shooter, but it's fun.
It's the first shooter for Kinect.
You don't have to do any exercises or dancing, so I think that's a lot more hardcore than most Kinect titles.
It's good enough for me. Hardcore or softcore, it's the first. Beyond that, we haven't really seen much, but keeping in mind that this is still new technology, it'll be interesting to see where they take it over the next few years. Who knows? Maybe I will end up eating all of my words about all the lukewarm things I've said about Kinect over the years.
Yeah, that's possible.
Over the months.
Well,
I mean,
I'll forgive you, Tara, but Oprah won't. Oprah loves that Kinect. So here's a fun story to talk about. As we all know, I'm a major proponent of weekends, and as such, I do in fact a party. But because I'm also kind of a douchey hipster with a penchant for nostalgia, I also like retro gaming. So when I heard about Drunkness, I was very excited. Drunkness, invented by a home brewer named Batsley Adams, is a NES game that's also a breathalyzer test. We've always blown in NES cartridges to clean them out, but now we can do it while drinking, and it's a game. That's the point of the game. So there are 6 different stages of drunkenness that the cartridge reads, and it shows a high score screen and different like screens and animals and music. I guess if you're not very drunk, you get So Bear, which is a picture of a bear at a sewing machine.
Aww.
And if you're not, you get Party Kitten, which is a kitten that's partying. This game is obviously the best idea and the most terrible idea of all time, and I want to copy the game, so...
Finally something where we're rewarded for drinking heavily.
Yeah.
I like it. Actually, we really need one of these.
Batsley
Adams.
Batsley Adams, we're calling to you.
Come to us! If you're watching this, seriously though, we want one. We'll give you things worth money in exchange for a drunkenness.
I'll trade you like 4 copies of Kinect Body and Mind.
Mm-hmm. Or just show us how to make it. But mostly just send us one, because we're not gonna make it. Coughing! Okay. That wraps news up. We're gonna not edit that out. It's just staying. For all the gaming news you guys could ever possibly want, check out Destructoid.com. We post a lot a day. I just posted a couple previews up yesterday. You guys, I know how to write. I'm just saying. One of my many talents.
Yeah.
I can write words.
Okay, well, they post literally dozens of stories a day over at Destructoid.com, so you should go check that out. And one last thing, a couple friends of mine just published a nifty little iPhone game called Go Car Go. You build a little car out of wheels and blocks and you run it through a small course, and it's really one of those games that it's like impossible to describe it without sounding dumb, but it's on iTunes, it's $1, it's cheap and stupid, it's fun.
Just like you.
Yeah, fun, cheap, and stupid, just like me, called Go Car Go.
Did your friends pay you to advertise?
I slept on their couch
show?
for like 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Journalism!
Nepotism.
How about chat? Detroit chat.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We have a chat now. Destructoid.com just implemented a new chat feature. I don't know if everybody can use it right now. I think it might just be for power users. So that should just be motivation to leave more comments on the website.
Do you like sexual harassment?
But seriously, like, Max is on there, and I heard he likes to chat with people
they'll talk
with
to
his
people.
clothes off sometimes.
The users wanted me to say that the community is sextastic. I think that was the word.
Okay, they
used.
definitely paid you to say that. Definitely. Our readers are cool, but sextastic?
Yeah, sextastic was a word that got thrown around a bit. So go check that out. It's fun. We like the website.
Sexcellent, personally.
Sexcellent is much better
flows.
than sextastic.
It flows well.
Yeah, Detroit chat.
All right, we'll see you guys on Friday. Take it easy.